Let's
go.
All right, he's here. Well, on the line we have a very special guest from the University of Michigan, Dr. Brown, who has a PhD in liftology. Dr. Brown, thanks for joining us. How are you tonight?
Good. What's up, Russ?
Great. Hey, what
Who is this guy?
I just told you who he was.
I mean, I know, but I never met this guy.
Well, yeah, I've never met him either. I thought tonight we could talk a little bit about physical fitness and working out, lifting weights, and who better to talk to than someone with a friggin' PhD in liftology.
Dr. Brown, were you listening to the show before you called or no?
Yeah, I was listening a little bit. It was cool stuff.
Well, did you hear about the CrossFit new sciences linked CrossFit to female douchebagism? What do you think about that?
Having a PhD in liftology, you realize that CrossFit I agree with them 100%. It's terrible. It's awful stuff, and it's just a big ego booster. There's nothing good about it.
Wow.
Do you CrossFit there, doctor?
No, I don't. No, I really don't. It's terrible.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
Straight protein shakes and Iron Man.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it straight from the doctor.
So I have two questions for you, Dr. Brown. Actually, this first question is for you and maybe for Earl. What is CrossFit? I have no clue what you're freaking talking about.
All right. So CrossFit is basically you walk into what they call a gym. It's not really a gym. It's a big room. And you grab a weight and you basically run around with it yelling.
Wow, really?
Isn't there some tire stuff, doctor? Correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes you lift them big tractor tires and flip them over and then you yell some and flex.
Yeah. You'll flip a tire sometimes and maybe shake a rope. But, you don't even do pull-ups in there. You go a quarter of the way up and you fall right back down.
Now,
and they call that a pull-up.
Is there any kind of training similar to that where you go in a room and you just sit in a chair and yell?
There can be, but usually they don't like it when you do it, especially in like a library or a movie theater.
Because I could do that. I could sit in a chair and yell.
You're sitting there in your chair, and then you're like, yeah! You start flexing.
That's right.
They don't like
it. No, they don't. I can't tell you how many looks I've gotten then at a movie theater with my shaker bottle of protein. I just got done working out. I got to hit my 30-minute anabolic window. The movie starts. It's not my fault. I got to get my protein in.
You just start yelling, chair fit, mother effer, chair fit.
Yeah, you punch him if you have to.
Okay,
part of life.
The other question I had, and this is just for you, Dr. Brown, what is liftology? I mean, I've heard of it, and I've heard people talk about it. I didn't know you could get a PhD in it. In a nutshell, what is liftology?
I'd say that liftology, in a nutshell, would just be the straight clanging and banging of iron in a gym, being able to work out, doing it rigorously and routinely, and following things like form, which is what separates it from CrossFit.
So you're definitely in the liftology camp, not in the CrossFit camp. There's no room for CrossFit. I see. Now, Earl, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, my question is here for the doctor. I mean, would you want your significant other, assumably a female, would you want her lifting, or would you want her in CrossFit?
Oh, she's got to lift. You don't see anybody in CrossFit doing squats, and if you do, they're very bad. You got to have one that's doing the squats the right way. You got to work on the rear end.
Yeah, you got to work on the rear end.
Yeah,
so is CrossFit just another fad? I mean, is it like Thai Bo and, Buns of Steel and all those things?
It's exactly like that. I'm kind of surprised Suzanne Summers isn't conducting more classes, to be honest with you.
Is she still alive?
That's not a female douchebag, though.
Stand by.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Yes, it's a time of the night where Leroy opens another beer. It's a celebration. Tonight I'm opening another Beck's German beer. Here we go. Stand by. Thank you.
It's so refreshing.
We do that kind of thing around here, Doctor.
That's okay. Did you count how many calories are in there?
I don't give a...
Does it fit in your macros for the day?
Well, let me tell you something a little about old Leroy here, Dr. Brown. And this will lead me right into my next question. I haven't seen a weight in years, other than when I look down at the scale, or actually when my friends tell me what the scale says, because I can't see it. I'm a fat tub of goo. I mean, I'm pushing 400 freaking pounds here, so I'm not worried about.
Are you like 11 feet tall?